welcome. Thanks for coming out today for our signing day ceremony. Kind of give you just an overview of how it's going to go, just so you know what to expect, and know when it's time to flash the cameras and get the memories. I'll give an overview just what quickly signing day means, the national letter of intent means for these student athletes and their universities. We'll introduce everybody, give them, tell what sport they're going to be pursuing and where they're going. And then we'll go on to coaches in the room, just giving a brief, synopsis of the student athletes and kind of what they meant to the programs. The student athletes will then speak just why they chose the university they chose and what they're going to be studying, if they know at this point. And then we will sign. And we'll give you a big countdown, and everybody will know exactly what's going on, so you can kind of get in position. And then afterwards, after the formal signing where they all sign, then again, whatever you want to do, gather around, take pictures, and do whatever needs to do, and kind of hang out. We've got some cookies back there afterwards. So it's kind of just a nice little ceremony and way to recognize these student athletes for all their hard work and the accomplishments they've had and will continue to have as they move on to the next level. So, without further ado, National Signing Day. There's a couple different periods throughout the year where athletes can sign, and why it's such a big and significant deal. Maybe you heard I've been offered, I've been verbaled, I've verbally committed, all those terms and phrases, and that's all big deals and significant. However, until the national letters of intent, which are what these student athletes have in front of them, until they are signed and then submitted back to the universities, nothing is official. Meaning the athlete, even if they verbaled to an offer, can still change minds, go on another visit, and go a different direction. The university, believe it or not, even if they've offered, can pull an offer at any time, up until the legal binding document is signed and submitted. So again, why signing day is such a huge deal is now it becomes official. It is a legal contract between the student athlete and the university that they are now formally committed for the next handful of years to further their educations and compete collegiately, athletically. So that's, again, kind of an overview of why it's such a big deal, and we make such a big deal about it throughout the country. Introducing our athletes, just so everybody knows who we have here and what we have. Bryce Weber. Okay, Bowling Green State University is going to compete in cross country and track and field also. So he'll be doing both. Jack Longstreet is going to Mount Vernon Nazarene University, track and field. Skylar Blatnik, she's going to Capital University to pursue basketball. Okay, so she'll be continuing her basketball career at Capital University. We've got Nick Messenger. He'll be going to Baldwin Wallace University, and he'll be pursuing a football career. And same with Dylan Simpson on the end. He'll be going to Baldwin Wallace University as well and pursuing his football career and furthering his education. So, round of applause for these 5 students. Coach Weber, could I call you up here first and talk a little bit about Bryce and Jack?
Sure. I'm Coach Weber. I'm the head boys cross country and track and field coach here at Riverside. First off, I'd like to congratulate Bryce and Jack for the accomplishment of continuing their athletics and education at the next level. Obviously, going on to the next level shows that they put in the effort and the time to their trade. It's really a big deal, and a lot of time and effort has been put into it. Any of you that have probably been driving around campus, see these guys either on the track, in the parking lot, coming out of the weight room at odd times. And I know I get a lot of people saying things to me about, wow, I saw so-and-so, here and there, because they're everywhere, always running, and putting that extra time in. So I want to congratulate both of them on the success of taking it to the next level.
Awesome. Skylar?
Congratulations, athletes, especially Skylar. It is such a hard thing to do to play at the next level, to make it there. Such a small percentage of folks actually go on to college. It's just a testament to Skylar's hard work and dedication. We look forward to seeing what she's going to do at the next level. Hopefully she'll come back and impart some of that wisdom onto the younger kids and help them pursue that opportunity if they want it. Couldn't be prouder of her, and really look forward to following her career on down the line. Good luck, Skylar. Appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, really quickly. It's funny, Nick's been a guy that's been invested and all in our program for, since the time he's joined it. And, a couple things come to mind. Obviously, all these athletes are phenomenal athletes. That's a given. They're going on to play at the collegiate level. But so I'm going to kind of just real quick with Nick and Dylan, just the side stories. And one thing, Nick, two things. Well, actually, during the pandemic, it's funny, Dylan was part of this, and so was Ian and Derek. I'm sure you were in the background or filming or something. I get this video of when we were quarantined and everything else. You guys were out for a hike like in March, like March 26th. And yeah, we're out for a hike, and we just so happened to take a swim. And their shirts were off, and they're jumping in some river. And, but again, just having fun, enjoying it. Just what kind of high school, camaraderie is about. And it was pretty cool. And something else, too, we have these meetings. We had them a couple years back when Nick was a junior, and before our workouts in the off season, we kind of just various things we touched on. It was a nutrition meeting that we were having the one day. We're trying to explain to them, nutrition and everything else, and sure enough, like within 24 hours, Nick's forwarding a snapshot. His quote is, "Now it gets serious." And he's got this meal prep. He's got like these chicken tenderloins grilled, like 5 different containers ready. He's got mixed vegetables. He's got yams and black beans. I'll never forget it. He just says, "Now get serious," and we're taking. So again, he's like an all-in guy. He's just bought in and everything else. So Nick, congratulations. You're really, really impressed, man. Dylan, real quick about Dylan. One thing, it's funny, because I was even telling our coaching staff, we have these interviews after the season, just kind of talk about how the season went, guys that are coming back, their goals, guys that are moving on to, bigger and better things, how can we help and kind of assess situations. And Dylan, he's a guy that was so impressive in his postseason interview this past season, and the evolution of him from kind of, I'm kind of in, I'm not quite as invested as maybe I want to be, a year or two ago. And then every week you saw the growth from this guy, from taking it more and more seriously to being a leader to just, the feedback that we were getting in his postseason interview, it was remarkable. Like, one, I know he's ready, intellectually to go on to the next level. But just from a leadership standpoint, and always talking about like tradition not graduating, he was even saying, "Hey, Coach, I was kind of in the weight room already for you guys next season. I know I'm leaving, but just a couple things that I noticed and I observed that maybe you want to look at and keep your eye on and stuff, because I want these guys to be as good as possible, be better than us as they continue on." So Dylan, really appreciate everything you meant to the program as well, and we know that all you guys can be successful. Dylan. All right, Bryce, we'll come back to you. You want to just tell us how you came to your decision on Bowling Green State University and maybe what you're going to major in?
I'm undecided in my major, but what made me pick Bowling Green is when I went on my visit, it just felt like a family, like a community, and the team just felt like everybody there wanted to be there and wanted to be competitive in the next level. So that's why I picked BG.
Awesome. Jack?
So I'm going for youth and family ministry, and what made me pick Mount Vernon was we had already just kind of been out there for a few years, just for like pastor type events and stuff, and I just loved the campus, and the staff was really cool, and I just kind of fell in love with the program. So
Great, awesome, thanks, Jay. Skylar?
I'm going for pre-dental, and the reason why I chose Capital was because right when I stepped on campus, it felt like home, and I felt so comfortable, and the team is just so welcoming, and I just feel all at home, and I feel like it's just gonna be so welcoming just to be there.
Great, thank you, Skylar. Nick?
I chose Baldwin Wallace not only for their program. I'm going for pre-med. It's a really good program, but I've been there multiple times, and every time I'm welcomed with open arms, and everybody there is there for the betterment of your future.
Thanks, Nick. Awesome. Dylan?
I'm going for business, and the reason I chose Baldwin Wallace was because from my first visit to my last visit, it's felt like a super big family atmosphere. I love the campus and I love the area, so that's why I chose BW.
Awesome. Thanks, Dylan. Okay, now it's time. If anybody wants to reposition themselves, we're going to sign pictures and all that good stuff. I will give a countdown. And obviously, the student athletes will take their time signing their name. All right, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, sign, and again, about a 10-second signature. Okay, about 10-second signature. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, sign. Just like when you guys were in grade school, learning cursive. Nice and slow. All right. Good.
Maybe now
Well,
maybe everyone look up and smile real quick.
Yeah, if you're called, look up and smile. All right, it's official. Huge round of applause. You guys may now do what you want to do, friends, family, pictures, photos.